Dear students, greetings to all. I am Tushar Patil, Assistant Professor of English in the Department of English of Maratha Vidya Prasarak Samajs, KRT Arts, BH Commerce, and AM Science, popularly known as KTHM College, Nashik. At the very outset, I welcome you all to this online session on a very novel, innovative, and a very functional topic, that is, comparing or anchoring a program. Let me clear it at the very outset that this video is applicable to the comparers or anchors in any language. This topic comes under Paper 4, Oral Communication in English of Functional English, Semester 3 of SYBA. Friends, how to compare or anchor a program is really a tough task. It is just like telling how to cook, how to swim, and above all, how to flirt. Because cooking, swimming, and flirting are the skills acquired through constant practice, keen observation, and taking an adventurous task. In the same way, you have to put into a lot of efforts and practice, observe minutely, and take initiatives in order to acquire the skills of anchoring. If you ask me who is anchor or comparer, I would say anchor is the pedestal, and at the same time he is the spire of any program he is anchoring. He is responsible and credited for the success as well as for the failure of the program. In this sense, anchor is the backbone of every program. Friends, here is a list of my favorite actors, comparers, speakers, and hosts. Principal Shivaji Rao Bhosle, Mr. Amitabh Bachchan, Mr. Adesh Bandekar, Mr. Sudhir Gadgil. These four are in the list of my favorite people who are associated with the field anchoring, comparing, or hosting a program. I think you may have your own list where you can add the names in the list of your favorite anchors. Friends, gone are the days when anchoring is a thankless job. Now it is one of the growing industries nowadays. It gives you good amount of remuneration if you are eminent, capable, and competent anchor. You know that Amitabh Bachchan hosts a program that is Kaun Banega Crorepati. I don't know how many people become Crorepati, but Amitabh becomes Crorepati after every episode. The remuneration of Amitabh, it is really a handsome amount Amitabh gets after every episode of Kaun Banega Crorepati. Even Sudhir Gadgil, a very famous Marathi anchor, gets more than 50,000 rupees for every program. And above all, anchoring is a skill to become friendly, popular, and more social among others. So, you have to look at anchoring or comparing a program not just as a hobby but as a career as well. It will give you a good remuneration in future if you acquire the qualities of anchoring a program. You must have to remember a couple of things before going to make actual anchoring or comparing of a program. You should never forget the nature of the program, what type of program it is, whether it is academic, whether it is a social program, a ritual program, a political gathering, or a cultural fest. According to the nature of program, the language or the terminologies or the usages of language need to be changed according to the nature of the program. Second thing, the time allotted for anchoring. If the program is very short, you should not take much time of the audience, of the speakers, while anchoring a program. You should be as brief as possible to state what is going to be next in the program. So, the role of an anchor is just to state or let the audience know what is going to happen next. So you should not take much time of the audience if the program is very short. If the program runs for 3 or 4 hours, then there is a good scope for making an experiment in your anchoring or comparing the program. But you should understand the time allotted for anchoring in the program. Next one is schedule of the program. You should not forget, you should not miss any of the event in the schedule of the program, so that others will not confuse, others will not baffle in the already or pre-decided schedule of the program. So you should have a good homework of the schedule of the program before actual anchoring. And the last but not the least, that is number of speakers. If there is a list of 8 or 10 speakers in the program, it means that you are need to just announce that who is going to speak next. Okay, you should not go into the detailed introduction of the speakers, because it will show that you are taking the time of the speakers. Okay, let the speakers speak more, do not take their times. So according to the number of speakers, you should manage, you should coordinate your anchoring. Friends, schedule of the program is very important part in anchoring or comparing. You should not or you should follow the schedule of the program quite meticulously. Do not jump or do not switch over the topics, breaking the schedule. Means the girls are ready with the felicitation, and if you announce that now we are going to listen to the chairperson on this occasion, then those girls having the felicitation and the dish of felicitation, they will become confused then when the turn of felicitation will come. So according to the sequence of the schedule, sequence of the events, you should manage your anchoring. Okay, you should not break the schedule of the program. It is important for the people who are behind the curtains. Generally this is the schedule we follow, that lighting the holy lamp, then the inaugural or introductory remark by the person who is very much involved in the program. Then comes the felicitation of the dignitaries. Okay, felicitation should be very short. Okay, you should not go into making the felicitation quite lengthy. Then directly you should switch over to the speeches of the invitees or the speakers for the program. Then comes chairperson's address. After chairperson, it is suggested that nobody should speak. Chairperson is considered as the most eminent person for that program. So after chairperson, only vote of thanks should be offered, and after vote of thanks, the program has to be stopped, it has to be over. You should also quite become ready for the emergency additions. For example, the felicitation of the dignitaries is over, and suddenly one of the important invitees or one of the very important person joins the program. Then if the speeches are going on, then after the speech of a particular person, for example XYZ, you should switch over or you should come back to the felicitation again and felicitate the guest who is newly introduced or newly joined on the days, and then you should continue with your schedule. So these emergency additions, they test the presence of mind of the anchor or the comparer. So you should be ready for such emergency additions. Friends, a good and successful anchor must possess these qualities. The first and the very important requirement from an anchor is language mastery. Uh, uh, it doesn't matter in which language you are anchoring, Marathi, Hindi, English, or any other language, but the language that you are using in anchoring or comparing, you must have a good mastery, enough mastery over that language, so that it will touch to the minds and hearts of the listeners, the spectators. You should pronounce the words very clearly, very correctly, even the proper names, even the surnames of the people. Surnames quite confuse the anchor. So if you feel that this surname is confusing, and you may face problem in pronouncing the surnames at the actual in the actual anchoring, I would suggest you that you should ask the concerned person about the pronunciation of his or her surname. It doesn't show that, it doesn't mean that you are ignorant, you are illiterate. It shows that you are quite careful and responsible for your task. So if you feel any words, particularly if any foreigner has joined your program or is supposed to join your program, the foreign surnames or the English surnames, they are quite confusing. So it is better to ask the correct pronunciation of the surname of the concern. Then the quality of speaking to the point only. You should not uh, chase the hairs. You should not digress. Okay, you should not make the point lengthy. You should speak to the topic, to the point for which you are supposed to perform your task. You should also possess presence of mind. Sorry. You should also possess presence of mind. As I already told you in the previous slide, that if there are some emergency additions, the presence of mind of the anchor is usually tested. So you should have this quality. You should always alert who is sitting on the desk and who is newly joined or who has left the desk, so on and so forth. You should also have a common sense. If you ask me what is common sense, then I would say common sense means behaving according to the situation. For example, if there are 8 speakers and one of the speakers is taking so much time of the audience, okay, and the spectators or the listeners, they seem not interested to listen this person. So what is the best way to overcome the situation? The common sense that is required in this situation from the anchor should write something on the sheet, something on the paper, like we are running shortage of time, and you can put that slip on the podium or the pedestal where the person is talking or speaking to the audience. Then he may come to know that I should wind up, I should conclude my speech. So such common sense is required from the anchor. You should always be in a suitable outfit of the program. If it is a cultural phase, then you should wear the traditional outfit. If it is a very professional and very formal program, you should be in the appropriate clothes, appropriate dress, appropriate outfit that will suit to the purpose. And above all, an anchor must have positive gestures and postures. You should not show from your face that you are tired or you are not interested in listening to the speaker. Okay, you should have a smile, you should have a spark on your face, so that the audience will feel relaxed while looking at you as an anchor, because anchor is something a very important personality on the stage, that he becomes the mediator between the people sitting on the desk, the dignitary sitting on the desk, and the audience sitting in the auditorium. So you should play that mediator role, the role of mediator in the program. Here is a list of something which are very important to avoid in order to become a successful anchor. You should avoid the lengthy narration. Okay, you should be very focused, you should be very pointed in your anchoring. You should not extend your anchoring. Give more time to the speakers or the dignitaries to speak. The role of an anchor is just to announce what is going to be happen next. Okay, so this is what you have to bear in your mind, take care of, that lengthy narration should be avoided. You should stop unwanted movements on the stage. If your role is over, you have announced that now Mr. XYZ will express his views on dash dash dash. Okay, and if the person is speaking, you should not uh, show something that is irrelevant movements, or you should not perform irrelevant things on the stage. That will distract the audience from the speaker to you. Okay, so if each and everybody sitting in the auditorium is looking at you as an anchor, you are very much at the center of attraction of every person in the auditorium. So I suggest everyone that you should avoid unwanted movements on the stage. You should also be very careful to avoid irrelevant words. Okay, words matters a lot when they spoken. Okay, they can make someone happy and they can make someone very angry. If you have used wrong words for a particular person, that person will become angry at you, and he will not tolerate you, okay, at all. So you should avoid irrelevant words in your anchoring. And the most important one is repetition. uh, you might have listen to many eminent personalities, they always have the constructors or sentence gap fillers, we can say. So here is one example I have given you, Hya Tikani. Okay, there are many Marathi speakers, many eminent personalities. I would not take the name of those people, but they use Hya Tikani, Tya Tikani to combine or to join the sentences. Okay, what is this called? This is called a gap filler. Every person has a gap filler. Some people have some people have C, some people have the gap fillers like okay, some people have the gap filler like I tell you, I tell you. Some people have a gap filler like do you understand, do you understand. So I advise you that you should avoid such repetitions in anchoring, because anchoring does not allow the repetition of the words which are gap fillers. Okay, an anchor must have a good command over language. And last but not the least, you should avoid over flattery of the guests. Many times it happens that the anchor goes on, introducing the chief guests on sitting on the desk or who are present for the program at such a lengthy introduction that people they lose their interest in listening the introduction of the guests. So only prominent contributions, prominent achievements, prominent things about the lives of the chief guest should be included, should be highlighted in your introduction. And last but not the least, you should remember that anchoring is not a challenge. The students or the people who are afraid to anchor a program, this is my advice to you, that you should not look at anchoring as a challenge, but you should look at anchoring as an opportunity to prove yourself. Okay, and that is why you should grab this opportunity and become popular among others. I told you that the person who is anchor or comparer of a program, he is more socially developed or more friendly person to the others, because you always be in the mind of the people if your anchoring is good. You will always be a popular person if your anchoring is quite attractive, quite natural, and quite appropriate to the program you are doing anchoring to. So this is what I suggest, that you should always search for the opportunities to anchor the program whenever you find. Although it is your colony program, it is your society program, relatives program, or any program that comes to you, you should not avoid the program just because of you are afraid of anchoring. At least try of anchoring a program, and day by day you will become a very confident anchor, a very confident comparer, and you will become very popular among others. With this note, let us stop here. I am very thank you to you for listening me very quietly and patiently. I'll come with some more video on equally innovative, novel, and very functional topic. Thank you very much.